warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone! Let me introduce myself first. My name is Indyra Puspita and my partner is...
Hello, my name is Ismi Aini Mufidah.
We are from Economic Sharia 1F class. So today, in this opportunity, I would like to present about the economic thoughts of Ghazali Ibn Rusyd and Ibn Taimiyah. Okay, I will explain to you about biography of Ghazali. Abu Hamid Muhammad bin Muhammad Ghazali At-Tusi Al-Shafi'i, born into 10 and 50 or 1400 Hijriah, died into 11 and 11 or 14 Jumadil late 505 AD. Was a Persian Muslim philosopher and theologian known as Al-Ghazali in the medieval Western world. Imam Al-Ghazali was a prominent scholar, Islamic philosopher who contributed much to the development of human progress. He once held a post as vice counselor at the Nizamiya Madrasa, a center of higher education in Baghdad. Imam Al-Ghazali died on 14 Jumadil late 505 Hijri at the same time as 11 and 11 AD in Dust. His body was interred at his birthplace. According to Al-Ghazali, economic activity is a virtue upheld by Islam. Al-Ghazali divided people into three categories. First, people who care about the worldly life of this group will be miserable. Second, people who are more concerned with the purpose of the hereafter than the worldly goals of this group will be lucky. Third, those whose earthly activities are in accordance with the purpose of the hereafter. Economic thought of Al-Ghazali. Al-Ghazali stated that economic activities must be carried out efficiently, as they are part of the fulfillment of a religious obligation. He also gives three reasons why one must carry out an economic activity, namely, first, to meet the needs of the person concerned. Second, for the good of the family. Third, help those in need. People are seen as practitioners and they always want more. Al-Ghazali realized not only man's desire to accumulate wealth, but also the need to prepare for the future. Market behavior. First, Al-Ghazali has an idea of some exchange issues, which are described in modern terms as follows: lack of the same denominator, inspirable treasures, and there are two common desires. Barter became inefficient due to difference in the nature of goods. Money is not desirable because of the money itself. New money has a value when used instead. Ghazali stated that one of the purposes of gold and silver was to be used as money. Second, usury. Usury is a dangerous practice of abuse of monetary functions, as is the stockpiling of goods for individual purpose, like a Muslim and European scholars in the general. The notions that an item doesn't lose value over time generally accepted. There are two ways that flowers can appear in a hidden form. Flowers can appear when gold is exchanged for gold flower with a flower extract in different quantities or with different delivery times. If the delivery time is not immediately and demanded exchange merchandise, this exchange is called riba. Al-Ghazali thoughts on market mechanisms and pricings. Market, country, individual, and society have always been a hot topic of economic discussion. The market is one of the economic drivers in a country that has an overall success. Can be seen from the market mechanisms that are carried out. The economic real good of the country is driven by market mechanisms that uphold freedom and justice. Hence, the market is free and impartial. The operation of a market will be determined by several factors such as price, demand and supply, distribution and specializations of workers. In case those factors run according to the rules in the country, the economy in the country will be stable certainly. The market is a natural mechanism for exchanging goods and services, and it has been going on since the beginning of human change. Ghazali thoughts on the Islamic economy are Al-Ghazali's socio-economic thinking is rooted in the concept he calls a function of social welfare. Al-Ghazali has identified all problems in the form of masalih, utility, benefits, and mafasid, disutility, damage, in improving social welfare. According to Al-Ghazali, the welfare maslahah of a society depends on the search and maintenance of 5 basic goals, namely religion al-din, life or souls nafs, family or descendants nasl, property or wealth mal, and intellect or reasons akil. The next presentation will be delivered by my partners. Time and place is yours. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Biography of Ibn Rusyd. Ibn Rusyd full name is Abu al-Wahid Muhammad ibn Rusyd. He was born in Cordoba, Spain in the year 5 Hijri, slang 1126 Masehi. Grew up in a family of Jews who were steadfast in upholding religions and knowledgeable. His grandmother was an influential jurist and political figure as well as the Chief Justice of Andalusia. He was also a court physician in Cordoba, a philosopher and an influential jurist in court circle. Economic thought of Ibn Rusyd. Law of cause and effect in natural and social phenomena, including the economic law of demand and supply which was developed by subsequent scientists. The higher the level of living thing, said Rusyd, the higher the variety of activities, including consumption and production, and their work. Community is divided into 2 groups. The elite group, consisting of philosophers and the public. Layman inspired Karl Marx's class theory. 1. Mudharabah in Ibn Rushyd's view. Ibn Rusyd equated the term mudharabah to many partnership with kirodah or muqaradah. Ibn Rusyd, when he stated his discussion about the al-mudharabah contract, did not define it specifically, but from the point of view of language and fiqh term as is the habit of other fiqh scholars. 2. Legitimation of the Muqarabah agreement. In the validity of the Muqarabah contract, Ibn Rusyd did not present the argument from the Quran and the Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, which become the basic for validity, as well the custom of the fuqaha in their writing. However, it can be understood from his view that the hadiths put forward by the scholar do not need to be revealed can become the have been approved and used in general among the fuqaha. 3. Mudharabah investment capital, which regard to al-muqarabah capital. Ibn Rusyd stated the fuqaha have agreed to allow al-mudharabah contract capital in the form of money or medium of exchange, al-dananir and al-darahim. According to Ibn Rusyd, Imam Malik clearly stated that the al-qira'ah al-mudharabah contract is valid if the investment capital used currency al-dananir and al-blutim and may not be in the form of goods, uruj or sila. Ibn Taimiyah has the full name of Ahmad Taqi and ad-Din Abu al-Abbas bin al-Sheikh Shihab ad-Din Abi al-Mahasin Abdul al-Halim. Ibn Taimiyah was born in 661 after Hijriah in the region of Haran, Syria. He is a well-known scholar who comes from a pious and prominent family. In its history, Ibn Taimiyah is known as a mujahid scholar who has fought against the enemies of Islam. Ibn Taimiyah's talks on theology. Ibn Taimiyah criticized the Ash'arians for their rejection of free will. He considered such actions to deny the provision of religion and set aside religion as a foundation in ethics. For him, man is genuine there who has free will. Ibn Taimiyah has objected to the view of Mu'tazilah who equated Allah with his essence. For him, Islam is first of all a prophet religion with an emphasis on revelation including man. The religions and theological method that establish human reason as the source of truth are completely erroneous in a religion's context. Okay, thanks for watching everyone.